You did a good job winning, but now you must face me for the championship. I hope you brought your A game, unknown fighter. How dare you use such trickery to beat me? Draw your sword. Oh, I can't believe I lost. I can't believe it. Oh well, it was a good fight. And the champion is... Well, who are you? Remove your helmet. Show us who you are. What? A girl? I cannot be beaten by a girl. I demand a rematch. At once.
Incoming! My name is Hebristiel of the Woodland Realm.
How dare you? How dare you? Guards, get her at once. Get her. Okay, boss. Yeah, boss. Come on. We'll get her. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, guys.
See you later, suckers!
Admiral, have your men close off the bay. At once. Come on, Admiral, do it. Oh, that sounds like green coat business. I need permission from one of my superiors to do that. Ignore that request, Admiral. That is a green coat matter. We red notes will not get involved. I will get you for this. I will. I will show you. You cannot treat Prince Barrow this way.
Well, that was fun. Looks like the wind is taking me east.
Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey, everybody, here with another episode of the Brick Chat. We're up to number 24 now.
Ooh.
And we'll be getting down into it. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any other streams or videos on the channel, please
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll be getting down into it after my intro coming in.
Now.
So we have a special episode lined up for everyone today. But let me just say we got some new lighting down here, and so we're kind of figuring it out as we go.
I'm either too dark or I'm oversaturated. I just can't do it. This one's too dark. Oh my goodness.
Lola Jane.
I couldn't get it. It was swinging. See, now I'm too dark.
No, that's better.
Well, now this side of my face is all too light. We haven't figured it out yet. We've got the whole area all lit up so good, but now the camera stuff is all a mess.
Yeah. But we went on a special time today because Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed gets released. Actually, it just got released at 11 a.m.
Ooh, so it's already out.
And so we got to go download that and get to playing it, and probably be making some content for that on the gaming channel, MJP Games and Movies.
Keep an eye out.
Go subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. And Ollendorf is here.
Hi, Ollendorf.
And
you know what that means. The
new intro, right? Yes, it was a new intro. And he says, just me in the chat so far. Yeah, just you, man. Oh,
thanks, Ollendorf.
But you know how it goes. If you are a member of the channel, you get a special introductory video. And King Ollendorf, this one is for you.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
And Moments of the Magic is here. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad of you to join us. And so on today's show, well, let's look at this. The castle is gone.
Yeah.
The castle is
No
gone.
more.
We finished the build of it off stream. We were ready to be over it. Right. And well, really, I wanted to put it in our layout. You know, it was time to. I was tired of drooling over it. I wanted to touch it and mess with it.
Put it where we want it.
But so we're gonna be releasing a review on that in the coming days, and I'm also kind of changing up things around here a little bit. We're not going to be quite so video stuff heavy on the brick chat. I mean, there will be some segments and stuff like that, but I think we're going to start just releasing videos of stuff that you haven't seen on the brick chat more. And one of them will be like a review on the castle. We'll be doing a review on the blacksmith shop, and we have some other fun things and stuff coming up.
These little pails, they give me trouble.
But on today's show, you know, if you saw the thumbnail, we're going to be continuing our Lego Halloween horror.
Ooh.
So we do have a segment for that coming up today. And we'll also have some other fun things we're going to be talking about. The Lego D&D contest specifically. And King Oldendorf says, "Castle, time to buy another castle." Well, it's funny you mention that. Right here are my pieces for Black Knight's castle. So let's open this up and let's take a look.
Oh, don't knock my pieces down. I just have a small setup.
Oldendorf says, "What a hollow week." Here, I'll give you one for that. Why not?
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick.
So
I know why you left that light on.
Oh, I did leave one on there.
See? I'm like, I'm so oversaturated. Danny Bob taught me a new word. I'm like, that's what that word is. I'm oversaturated.
Now these are all pieces here for, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. For Black Knight's Castle. And this is what I am going to be building very, very soon. I'm super excited about it. This has been always a set that I have dreamed of, and it will be mine now.
It will be in our...
And I gotta say that these parts, they came from a company or a bricklink store, DD Bricks, and they're actually out of Thailand, which I was nervous to, I don't like to buy stuff overseas if I don't have to, just because it gets there so much quicker and significantly cheaper. But they happen to have all the parts pretty much that I needed for this castle all in one-stop shop.
That's pretty nice.
So
even though it's from Thailand.
So I couldn't say no. And this is actually literally the first time I'm opening this bag and looking at these parts here. So this is pretty cool. And one of the things that I wanted to, specifically show you guys. If I can find them again. Oh, here they are. I know Oldendorf will like these.
Ooh.
I wish you would have. I almost wish I would have got more of them. But these old medieval little sack hats or whatever they were, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what little hoods. I don't know what the official name for them was.
Heads.
And then I got a few more of these because I'm going to be coming up with proper headwear, hats,
I like
hair,
these.
whatever for medieval style builds is not super easy.
Oh, they don't stand up because they have a little thing on the
Yeah,
back.
they don't stand up good.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely glad. You know, these are actually my second favorite type of medieval like headwear that you can get. Number one being the Robin Hood style hats. I love those hats.
Yeah.
But these little hoods are my second favorite. And of course, everybody loves these. And these are the metallic ones. They're probably my favorite of the different color variations.
I like the flat gray ones. You know, a normal soldier wouldn't be wearing one that's shiny like that.
All right.
Could you possibly turn that light off?
Could I?
Could you?
Could
Could you please possibly turn that light off? Now let's see what it looks like. I just felt overexposed. That looks better.
Now let's see here.
What does this one look like?
Better.
It's better. I'm still a little overexposed on that side, but again, we're trying to get our lighting down because we got some new lights and now everything's like overlit.
Yeah.
Studios don't like that. Cameras don't like it too much.
You know, trying to figure all this stuff out is not, it's half the battle, honestly. Got a bunch of these corner panel pieces.
I just ordered a bunch of those.
And these got two of these like fancier ones here.
Oh, you got some of those.
Yeah, I got two of them.
I like those. I almost bought some too.
Yeah.
But I said nah.
And then the regular flat ones, bunch of these. Flat black. Here's the little gate.
Ooh.
It'll come down. Uh-oh.
I broke my scarecrow. Pardon me.
And I showed these last time, but I'll show them again. Got a bunch of these as well to make this lovely, lovely Black Knight's castle that, you know, if anybody has seen my castle tier ranking video, you know that it's an S tier set. And it was one of the main inspirations behind the new castle, in all honesty.
All right, scarecrow.
And this little wheel here, I don't know what does. I don't think Lego still makes these little wheels like that. I don't believe. So yeah,
Very excited.
look forward to some Black Knight's castle.
Woo!
Let's see what the chat is saying.
Should have chatted.
Holdorf says, "My helmet, hand it over." And the doomstick, yeah. And let's
Gosh, these things are slippery today. I put lotion on my hands before we came down here. My hands are all
I don't think
slippery.
we've told the lovely people exactly what you're building today, dear.
Oh no, probably not. I'm just building the little scarecrow right now. The little scarecrow poly bag.
You stole
But I've
my
got-
watering. And
I did. Oopsie. Sorry. It was a little frustrating this afternoon.
It was a rush to get down here. That's why we're a little bit late today.
I'm not used to going on so early. Oops. And my hands are all slippery because I put lotion on. So I keep dropping everything. Try not to break it this time.
Ollendorf says, "I'm going to DM you on Discord for my third D&D idea if you want to have a look. I haven't submitted it yet as it hasn't start on the description yet." Okay. I won't be able to talk about it today, but I can talk about it next week.
If it's not submitted, yeah.
If you get it all submitted and everything for next week, I will be more than happy to talk about it. Because your last ones, it's going to be released as a proper video as well. It's not just going to be locked to the stream. I believe that's coming tomorrow. And I'm talking more, and I have another video coming out about the no brick built dragons. because that's quite a controversial topic, and you know, and I say that stuff just only half serious.
I'll still buy it, I'm sure.
You know, well, it's a message for Lego. If they want to make some brick built dragons for certain themes, or you know, like when they do in the Jurassic Park, they have the big supersized T-Rex that's brick built. That's fine. I just I want some molded dragons as well. They've been chinsing out on me on them, and I'm sick of it.
So this is my little scarecrow that I made. Oh. There he is. He's gonna go in my. I've got two of them. Georgie made one the other already, but I'm gonna put him in our medieval.
I didn't know Georgie made one already.
Yeah, it's upstairs. Because I gave him. I got two because I wanted one for my farm. I wanted two. I want one for my medieval farm and one for the city farm.
I have to put a different hat on him in the medieval, I would think.
Maybe one of those witch hats.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So
he's all done.
And look who has stopped by. Miss Amby is here.
Hello, Miss
She
Amby.
says hello. And this is the first time, Miss Amby, that we've seen you since you have become a member in one of our live streams. And as I've said before, if you are a member of the channel, you get your own special introductory video. And Miss Amby, this one is for you.
Super Mario is back. He's blasting through worlds, so he's bigger and badder than ever before. You've never seen creatures like these. You've never had an adventure like this. It's everything you've dreamed of and worlds more.
And worlds more. So I try to, one of the things that I do, you know, when people become a member is not only do I make a video, but I try to make it appropriate for them as much as I can. I mean, I suppose I could just get straight, like, have, you know, help you guys make one. And
ask them.
Right. I could ask them, you know, if they have anything.
But if you don't like that one, let us know.
But we know you were a Mario fan, and
yeah.
so.
Yeah, those cool Mario build bricks.
She says, yeah, I apologize for not being around. And, ooh, I love it.
Oh,
She says, Super Mario is my favorite.
I figured.
Oh, no worries about missing streams or anything like that. I understand. It's a busy life we all lead.
Yes.
And
there's not always time for YouTube.
There's not always time for YouTube. I felt bad of late. I haven't been able to get on even participate in everyone else's streams as much as I would prefer.
It has been hard.
And Doc has been trying to get an interview with me for Good Morning Brick World. And I've been, you know, and it's just, he lives on the West Coast. I live on the East Coast. It's, you know, it's not always easy. And probably when I'm ready to do it, he's just getting up. And when he's ready to do it, I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah.
I'm about to build the chicken coop right now.
Yeah.
I got two of these. So yeah, one's going to be for the medieval, one's going to be for the town.
And where's let me see the minifigure.
You took it.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Well, no, this is for the scarecrow one.
Yeah. Oh, that's the scarecrow one?
Yeah, you took it from this one anyway. I still have to open this one. You can have the mini. Do you want me to open it and get the minifigure out for you? Or you can do it.
See this see these guys here? Now she
has a white shirt on, he has an orange shirt.
Yeah. I want you guys to keep an eye on these little farmer dudes that came in these city sets. Because we have an interesting thing coming up that might be correlated with the topic of today's show in regards to these little dudes. So I'm actually pretty excited about these little farmer guys.
Yeah.
Far more than I probably should be.
Probably. So yeah, castle is done. So I'm just kind of doing little builds today, like some of our backlog, trying to get some of our backlog done. I got a lot of Harry Potter.
Yeah, we have a ton of Harry Potter coming.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably why you're doing these ones first.
That's why I'm doing these ones, yeah.
knock them out, and then it'll be full bore Harry Potter for.
Well, and I want to use these bricks in this set with the lion in it.
Yeah.
I want those to raise up my Hogwarts.
Because and then we'll be full on into Harry Potter for the rest of the year until first of the year, when we'll probably start building the Sanctum Sanctorum around that time.
Yeah. Get that one done. Didn't Ollendorf say he was going to do that on his Halloween stream?
That's what he said. Yeah, he's going to be building the Sanctum Sanctorum on his special Halloween stream.
That's what I heard. All right, here's the egg basket.
And we have been busy beavers of late. Well, let me take that back. Someone here, more so than the other one, has been a busy Lego ordering beaver.
Oh, well, and sorting.
Let's look at some of these parts that she just purchased this morning right before we went on air.
I did.
Oh, I didn't even realize I got both those green hats. I was meant to take the one out. Oops.
Oh, well, we can put it on the scarecrow, remember?
We'll give it to somebody.
The scarecrow.
But I wanted this green hat, the lighter green one, for my forestman, and I'm gonna make a green wizard to hang out with my forestman. I think that'll be cool. And a bunch of and Jen wanted a bunch of these old school whips. And I see you got some more of those rounded trees.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 more of those. I scored 2 more of those.
Looks like you missed order 2 here. I see 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I must have deleted it.
Oh well. And here's the next order. And the highlight here for me are these jester pieces, because we love medieval stuff, and Lego has not been giving us any jesters lately. And when I go back and check, they're starting to creep up in value because Lego isn't making any jesters. And so I'm on the lookout pretty much for jesters at every shop, that I'm not going to make an order just for it, but if we're making an order for something else, then
check them out. That's what we do. That's what gets us in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what takes a $60 order to $100. That's when you look at all the other stuff they have.
But Jen wanted these mushroom pieces.
Well, one's a snail piece.
One's a snail.
And then one's a mushroom piece. But I don't know if I'm going to use it on the snail or if I'm going to use the mushroom.
And
I haven't decided yet.
And these blue pants, these medium azure pants, they are going to go for a custom minifigure that I am designing. And I will talk a little bit about that in a few.
We got lots of stuff going on, man.
Yeah. And then here's the next one. And you see this gunner zombie from Pirates of the Caribbean. It goes on the Queen Anne's Revenge. And to me, it was just another crew member for the Queen Anne's Revenge for $2.50. I can't pass that up. And the Wicked Witch of the West, we have all the rest of the Wizard of Oz minifigures except for the Wicked Witch of the West. And so I was like,
I didn't even realize we didn't have the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, we needed the Wicked Witch of the West. And here's the next one. And here's the this outfit. It's medium blue. So those pants don't really match it properly. I'll have to look at those pants. But this is for the custom minifigure that I am designing again. And then here, this one had another zombie. And again, $2.67 for another member of the Queen Anne's Revenge crew. Even though I already have those minifigures, I can have more of them, that need their own crew. And then here's more of those panel pieces that we were just talking about. And then here's more jester pieces. Like I said, gonna be making some jesters. Some more pants, or here's the rest of the order. And I actually, for one of the jesters, I went with Joker's face to make like kind of an evil, creepy jester. Maybe give him to one of my, evil faction. Yeah. That sounds like a fun character.
That does sound fun.
And now, if you're wondering what all these pieces are going to amount to, the first one is this beauty.
Yay!
It is Forestman's River Crossing. And because we want to add it to our Forestman section.
Yep. And I sorted through every part we had to make sure I didn't buy stuff we already had.
Mm-hmm.
And so I printed out the list of the parts and I went through and got all the parts and pieces that I had. The only thing I don't have is the ladder, which...
Did you already pull the leaves that you need?
No, but I have a whole bunch of leaves that I got off the brick wall.
Oh.
So
You're not stressing those.
I'm not stressing those too much.
And so this is going to be on one end of our Forestman section. But, you know, typically Forestman sections, they need some kind of a keep, right? You know, at least you would think. And so for our keep, we are going with this beauty as well. And this is a Forestman set I have been dreaming about for many, many a year. So I am all for adding this to the center of our Forestman layout as the keep.
The only thing I did not get are the printed panel pieces.
You didn't buy printed panel
I did
pieces?
not buy printed panel pieces. Okay. So it's not going to have the printed panels.
Well, that's fine.
But yeah, I mean, I think it was like for both the parts, which I needed a lot more parts for the keep because I didn't have a lot of there, or for the fortress.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through and clicked off all the parts that I did have. So majority of the parts are for the river fortress, but so it was like $60. And then we bought all the other little stuff and it bumped us up. So for 2 sets, to complete 2 sets, it's going to cost us $60. It was like $60 or $70.
Yeah, 2 vintage
sets.
Forestman sets.
That's because I had a whole lot of pieces for the other one. The crossing, the river crossing one.
But still, I mean, that's, you know, and that's one of the things that I've been kind of trying to preach to you guys is that, you know, like I know Oldendorf says no retired sets, no retired sets. If you try to buy the retired set complete, you know, then you're going to pay more for it. Yeah. But you can go this route and you can get them for sometimes surprisingly cheap because these sets, they didn't have a ton of pieces.
Like 300, the fortress had 333 pieces. And they were all the old gray, but you don't have to buy them in old gray. You can buy them in a light bluish gray because it's a lot cheaper. Mm-hmm. And it really didn't have many parts that weren't available, except for, like I said, those panels are available, but they were a little expensive, and I just didn't think that I needed them.
Right.
So.
And, you know, and like even the Black Knight's Castle, you know, I just showed you guys all the pieces for that. I mean, what's it? 500 or 600 pieces or something like that. You know, that's not that much in Lego terms. And there's really only a couple of pieces for these sets that you're going to pay more for. Mm-hmm. Like for this one here, this base plate, you're going to pay more for that, but we're not using that base plate because, you know, we're just going to put it on in our layout, you know.
I don't think it's going to go across water. Yeah. I think it's going to go across my other,
your other
bridges.
Bridge?
Yeah, it's going to go. That's just going to have like a little cross through there. I think. I don't know. I have to wait until I get it and build it. So I'm really excited about these. These make my forest area so fun.
And for this one, you know, just looking at it, what are going to be the expensive pieces? Well, first and foremost is the minifigures, but I already have all the minifigures. And then the shields, you're probably going to pay for them. But luckily, with all the Forestman hideouts that have just been released, these shields are becoming easier to come by. Yeah. And then these little rope pieces, those, and then the printed panels. Yeah.
So I chose the rope pieces over the printed panels. Like but you don't have to do. I mean, you can buy both of them, but just for my own, I don't want to spend too much money on it. You know, what would I rather have? I would rather have those vines. So I got 5 of those.
And like I said, for this set, the expensive piece is the base plate, and then these yellow panels, and then you're going to pay a little bit more for these printed panels, yes. But
on the black, it's different. You
Yeah.
know, you can't really see it too much. I mean, you can, but
I'm
not going to miss them, I don't think.
But other than that, the rest of the expense is going to be in the minifigures. And again, I have enough minifigures that I'm really not stressing that aspect of the castle. I didn't buy this flag. I'll figure something else out for the flag.
Yeah, I didn't buy any flags.
But speaking of that castle, now I've been debating whether, because my Black Falcons, they do not have a home. Now, this Oldendorf, I would appreciate your input on this. My Creator 3-in-1 mock castle that we did, I gave that to my Green Dragons, my Green Dragon faction, and my Black Falcons, they don't have a fortress, and that was one of the reasons I wanted another castle, because I wanted a home for my Black Falcons. And you know, I did my Lego research and homework, you know, maybe not to a T, but pretty good. And I don't believe the Black Falcons have ever had an official leader. The closest that you can get is the Black Knight, which was released in the medieval jousting set. And so I have the Black Knight, and so I am making the Black Knight the leader of the Black Falcons. And the Black Knight, you know, we're building Black Knight's castle.
Now he's gonna have his castle.
So so where I'm going with this is I'm thinking that the Black Falcons are going to go in Black Knight's castle, and the Green Dragons are going to remain in the Creator 3-in-1 castle. And
as long as you get it all figured out, man.
Ollendorf says, someone is buying too many pieces, I see it. Always Jen.
Nah, did you see the big old bag he had? Mine was, I looked through all of my, did he do that with his castle? Did he go through our pieces first before he bought pieces? No, he did not. So don't blame me.
But in my defense, if I had done that, then you wouldn't have had all the lovely pieces you needed for the Forestman stuff.
Sure.
And
way to bring it around, baby.
And on top of that,
back to my fault now. Remember when we said we fight, but we only fight about Lego?
Yeah.
We do. He's always touching my stuff.
And then Moments of the Magic says, I need some pieces.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, always need more pieces.
Oh, I have so many that I'm trying to sort, but it's a daunting task trying to sort them all. But it's really nice when you go to look for parts because they're by part instead of by color, which we made that mistake. I say we loosely.
King Ollendorf says, I thought the Black Falcon is a mercenary, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I always thought as well. And that's why I think I can go and get them and show you guys all the leaders of my factions. Even though the Creator 3-in-1 set was designed for the Black Falcons and with the roof and everything, it does look good with them having it. I do agree with that, but I can't get over the fact that the other one's name is Black Knight's Castle. And I have the Black Knight.
So it feels pretty weird to take him out of his castle. Nope, sorry. You're not welcome at Black Knight's Castle. This is the Black Knight's Castle. Only the Black Knight's Castle. Well, Black Knight.
Which I don't even think they released an actual Black Knight with the Black Knight's Castle.
That's funny.
Moments of the Magic says, yeah, sorting is a pain, so I just filter through my bin trying to make as much noise as I can. Yeah.
I know how that feels.
Ollendorf says it based on medieval German mercenary according to Lego Wiki. Oh, well, I did not know that.
Thank you, Lego Wiki and Ollendorf.
See, here's who comes in it, and I guess the one in red with the yellow like dragon thing. I guess you could say he's the Black Knight.
Oh, with the bigger. Well, no, they all have shields like that.
Yeah, they're all. I mean, but they're all pretty comparable. I mean, having said that, he doesn't look. I guarantee if I had that minifigure in front of me, he doesn't look as good as the other one that came later that they literally called the Black Knight. I'll go and get him.
You do that.
I will.
Oh, hey, I have an extra flower. Oh my goodness. That's just cute. I like the chicken coop. I have an extra flower, extra helmet. I'm gonna put this on this. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. We'll see. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna take this off then. I'm gonna break this again. Oh, go on. Go on your stud. Attract to your stud. Oh. So that's done. I've got another one of those though. Yeah, all these city sets that I have. I gotta get these taken care of, man.
Oldendorf says, "Where's the castle at the moment?" Well,
Oh.
it is.
It's in its home.
No, it's actually in the studio.
Oh.
Because that's one of the things with all the new lights that we got is we set up our studio properly.
Hopefully. I haven't done anything in there yet.
Because that's part of the reason I haven't been using it so much is because we needed the lights for doing this stuff, and so it was a pain to change the lights around every time you wanted to do something, and which is a bummer because when it comes to looking up close at the Lego sets and stuff, the studio place is the best way to do it. But we were always fighting with lighting issues.
Having to move the lights around.
And even when we did, it still was like that was
Still
one thing.
wasn't working.
It wasn't bright enough that either one of us were happy with it. And so, it's all set up in there, and that is where the castle is at the moment. Let's this is the Black Knight, and he is going to be the leader of my Black Falcons. And like I said, he came in the medieval jousting set, and as far as I know, there's never been another minifigure created that's officially from the Black Falcons that outranks him. Could be wrong about that, but so he's going to be the leader of that faction. And then my Green Dragon faction, we have a Green Queen and then the Green Knight. They're kind of the ones that run that faction. Evil Wizard's in charge of the Red Dragon Knights, the evil Red Dragon Knights.
Breaking the law.
And then the Blue King, he is in charge of my Blue Lion Knights. Which, just trying to find a blue king is getting harder and harder. There's a lot more red ones than there are blue ones. And then here is my king and queen of my Crusader / Red Lion Knights. They're the ones that are going to be living in the big castle.
They get the big house.
They get the big house. I mean, all the houses are pretty big, but
Well, they're king and queen over the land.
yeah.
Over their land.
The other ones are more like dukes and duchesses and lords and ladies. Like Lord Oldendorf.
Mm-hmm.
That would have sounded good as well. Well,
I'm just trucking away on all this stuff.
we'll keep it trucking.
I know. I can't wait till my brickling pieces come. I just ordered them today, and I'm like, are they here yet?
Are they here?
Are they here yet?
Miss Amby says, I am building the bookshop set.
Oh,
very
I
cool.
like that one.
Yeah.
The stairs, that's the one that has the teal building, and the stairs on that teal building were one of my favorites. If it was a bigger house, I would have moved
Sorry.
I would have moved our people, our sig figs in there.
Well, I'm just
And the little bluebird. Those are my two highlights from that set.
I got to keep YouTube on now
Sorry.
because
because this super
yeah, I don't see everything, so
yeah. One downfall of
StreamYard,
StreamYard.
yeah.
You knew there was one.
King Ollendorf says, Mikey, do you know a YouTuber channel named Death Battle? Their next matchup is Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. Woo!
Ooh, no.
I think I
Well,
have heard of
yeah.
that channel, as a matter of fact.
I mean,
And what's interesting that obviously the new Halloween movie came out. I'll sidetrack over to there for a minute, just because it is Halloween, and I do have a Michael Myers Lego minifigure.
it goes with the
It works well
works.
enough in my brain. But due to the new movie, I don't think that this matchup is at all one that can even be discussed anymore. I don't want to give out spoilers to it, but let me just say this. Something happens to Michael Myers in that movie that has never happened to Jason Voorhees and would never happen to Jason Voorhees.
or Michael Myers.
And as such, I think it is academic on who would win in that battle, and it is Jason every day.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. Oh, wrong button. I want to press that. Share screen.
These little four-wheelers are super cute. I'm glad we got two of them because they are adorable.
So let's look at the 50 years of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's talk about this officially here and look at some of the entries. As I said last week, we talked about Oldendorf's submissions, his lovely submissions, but let's run through some of the other ones that are catching our eye. Now we gotta start here with this dragon.
I mean, that is quite a spectacle. Look at him.
Gotta be
He's got a beholder too. The dragon's nice. Other than it's brick built.
Other than it's brick built.
I know. I'm trying.
You got the mimic there.
Look at him. He is pretty scary looking though.
He is, but Smog's cooler.
Well, yeah.
I'm just being,
They won't beat Smog with that.
No, I'm just giving my opinions here, and it's Dungeons and Dragons, and
The
dragons need to be front and center here. Let's D&D party pack.
Those are all brick built too. They're nice designs, but
This beholder here, you know.
now the domain of the
Ooh, Tiamat, huh?
what?
It's brick built, but somebody heard my call.
Who is that? Fillerich.
Falkerich.
Sorry.
But that's actually,
Look at that.
that is pretty cool, I gotta
Wow.
say. I almost want to love it, but it's brick built.
I know.
Give me a molded one like
almost
that,
right.
Lego. It would be
It's almost
amazing.
right. They could totally do it. I have faith in them. That is pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at all their little characters.
Oh, this is fun. Now, this is something a trained eye would only pick up on. And that is, this is the cast of the animated Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Oh, it is.
Got the little green wizard,
Mhm.
the cavalier,
The
the rogue, and he's the little dude that's,
Mhm.
you know,
the little boy.
Yeah.
He's like a barbarian.
yeah, and he's an archer, and then she's the acrobat is what they called
Yeah.
it.
That's awesome.
And the fact that they got Tiamat here,
Right.
like
Does it have a fun story? Or
Tiamat, Queen of the Dragons, is a formidable foe. She has 5 heads, each with a different breath. Red head breathes fire, green is poison, blue is electricity, white is ice, and black is acid. A group of 6 adventurers are brave enough to battle Tiamat at her home, the Well of Dragons. As a fan of Dungeons and Dragons since the mid-1980s, I was thrilled to create a mock for the 50 years of D&D contest. And being a dragon enthusiast and Tiamat being my favorite dragon, she was an obvious choice for me to build. This dragon is massive and towers over the minifigures. Are you brave enough to tackle it with the adventure? This set is 2,550 pieces and comes with Tiamat the Dragon, the Well of Dragons scenery, as well as 6 minifigures. The minifigures are based on the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from 1983. Each comes with 1 offensive/defensive gear. The dragon's mouths, heads, necks, arms, legs, wings, tails, and all are articulated. I hope you like it. I actually love it, man.
That's nice. I love the minifigures too.
Well, and this is exactly what I've been saying.
Oh, it's cool.
You can't think Dungeons and Dragons much more than giving me Tiamat and these guys.
Right. That's just, I mean,
that
I like the
screams
rogue.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You know I love the rogue. Although I would have made her short. Like Ronnie. I would have made her Ronnie like Ronnie. That's my D&D character.
Jesse's Bricks Galaxy. He's got
Oh.
one here, a Wizard's Tower.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Fancy.
Yeah, that looks like a really nice build.
Oh, wizard.
You got the new wizard in there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Creepy.
What's fun about all this stuff is, you know, I would love to have so many of these sets get made. It's the biggest shame is that they're
Just for the contest.
Yeah, but maybe they're gonna gauge fan interest and everything, and maybe we'll see more.
Maybe they do these contests like that for that.
Because honestly, to me, this is screaming a full-on wave of some awesome Lego sets. There's King Oldendorf's other one.
No.
We talked about that already.
God bless you, Lola. What's the dragon's vault? Does it have a dragon in it, or I'm confused.
It looks like it's just a treasure room.
It looks like big old hands.
No, excuse me, everyone. I am
Sorry.
slightly under the weather today.
Oh, 4-wheelers rolling away.
Looks like there's a beholder in this one.
Oh yeah, it comes out of the wall. Oh, maybe not. No.
Yeah. Now, as a dungeon master myself, the Beholder is one of the coolest bad guys you can throw at a team of adventurers. And the reason why is because magic is essentially useless against these things. And so all the characters, they're all used to all their little magical spells and skills.
Yep.
And they run into a Beholder and they're just like, uh-oh.
Now what? I'm just Ronnie.
And that was fun throwing my adventurers that trick when they ran into the Beholder.
Although I think I did sneak around behind him and kill him.
You were able to kill him, yeah.
I did, yeah. I think I did that. I give Mikey J the run for his money on when he's a dungeon master.
That's why I said if we ever get this online D&D going, Jen's not one to mess around with. She's got some skills at D&D.
I do. Especially with my character. I don't know that I'll ever pick anybody that's not.
Ravenloft Castle.
Ooh.
Which
That's pretty.
It's a little Minecrafty for me.
It's a little busy because I can't really see very
Yeah,
much. But the details are nice. Oh. Lola just hit the camera. I hope it didn't mess it up.
Well, Castle Ravenloft, that's a famous module in D&D. See, lots of beholders. See, people know what's up with these beholders.
Yeah, the beholders are tough, man.
Let's see. Ollendorf says it's D&D time. Yes.
Yay.
And he also says one of the rules is using only the existing pieces, no new color or printed as it is doesn't exist. As it is, it doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Is that it? I thought it looked like it wanted to give me more, but
I didn't look like it, huh? It's pretty exciting.
yeah, it says 60 results. So there's been 60 entries, and these are the 60. And just come on, you're gonna why are you being difficult? Okay, so the ones that stand out to me is my personal favorites. And
Did you look at the domain of the
Dracolich?
Yeah, we didn't because we saw Tiamat.
Yeah. Dracolich. I have a Dracolich miniature as well.
No,
yeah.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish there was more pictures.
Which just a lich in general would be. I would love a Lego lich minifigure. Because liches are cool. They're another bad guy that's really cool. See, being the dungeon master can actually be a lot of fun. It takes a lot of work, but it can be a lot of fun. I like so anyways, the front runners for me, the 50 Years of Dungeons and Dragons with the big red dragon. I like that one. The Domain of the Dracolich, that one's nice. Tiamat, the Encounter at the Well, that one I have to say is the absolute front runner thus far for me. That one looks great. The Wizard Tower by Jesse's Brick Galaxy, that's definitely a front runner. The Adventure Begins by King Ollendorf. I saw a few different inns saying The Adventure Begins and stuff, and King Ollendorf is running away with that one in my opinion. And then King Ollendorf's Dungeons and Dragons Tomb, that's definitely another one that is a front runner for me. So yeah, those are my suggestions, my picks as of right now for the ideas intake. So
looking good. How exciting. Can we mute for a second so I can get these out?
Oh. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Hopefully I didn't drop any on the floor. I love it when people open sets.
Well, I had
of
to
fun.
get in there because
Uh-huh.
I wanted those little farmer minifigures.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't get every single one. Like you see, there's a girl here.
But now there was a travesty. I really hope
Or
there's
is this
nothing on the
that?
floor.
Is this the lion one? Is that what you're building?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I wanted that lion out of there.
Apparently.
King Ollendorf says, which is why Lego Ideas recommend using Studio, is it only use existing pieces and color. Oh, yeah, that's why it's probably smart to heed their suggestions. I would imagine.
It is a 4. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at this thing.
Yeah. Well, they put those in the 4+ sets.
Almost looks like Duplo.
Almost.
We went from building an 18+ set to a 4.
I told you I needed to get these done. Get them out of here.
Ollendorf says, is Mikey doing Lego Idea mock? Would love to see one. No. Nope.
Nope. The last mock that was done was my Forestman.
Now, for me, I have only done 2 official mocks at this time. And what I mean by official mocks is they were my own creations. I got the parts, I built what I wanted to build. Yes, I took inspiration from existing Lego sets for both of them, but I made my own creation out of them. Now, I've done a lot of modifications to existing sets, and I've made a lot of displays and stuff like you see behind us. I don't know that I call those mocks though. To me, it's more a display or a layout than an actual mock. To me, a mock is more a single Lego creation. So I've really only done 2, one of which was my Saint Mary, which you can see behind Jen there. And that ship right there. And basically what I did there is I took the bottom hull of the Imperial flagship and I set the Queen Anne or the Silent Mary on top of it to create a proper, functioning pirate ship or Imperial ship, I should say, out of the Silent Mary set, because I really like the Silent Mary set, but I didn't want to just see it all decrepit. I wanted to fix it up and so that's my greatest Lego creation right there. And then I have another one that I did. It's another pirate set. And I like it. I don't love it. It tends to be a little bit of a controversy around these parts. We're not going to talk about that.
What?
My other pirate mock.
Why is it a controversy?
Because someone doesn't not a big fan of it.
I'm not?
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Well, nobody likes solid colors, babe. It hurts your eyeballs. Did you take the snake out of here?
Yes, I did.
Gosh darn it. Here I have been just looking for it because I wanted to see how cool it was. That's not it.
King Ollendorf says, I disappointed with Ghostbuster game as a Nintendo gamer. Where is mine? I know Switch gamers have been getting left out in the cold for some of these games recently. You didn't get Evil Dead yet, which I don't know. Is it coming? I know there's been talk of it. And then now Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed. But having said that, don't give up hope. Friday the 13th, that game came to the Switch and it took a while to get there, but it did come. Dead by Daylight came to the Switch, but it did take a little bit of a while to come. So I think those games will appear on the Switch eventually. They're just, my guess is why they're not coming right away is because they probably have to dial it back graphic wise to run on the Switch properly. Where the versions that get released right away, it doesn't matter if you're playing on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. They don't have to dial them back. They just, port it over to those platforms and they're good to go. So that's probably why you see the Switch versions take a little bit while longer to appear.
And so you took all the fun stuff out of here.
You want me to go get them?
No, it's all right.
I can go get them.
I was just excited to touch them.
I'll go get them.
I haven't touched them yet. The baby covered nothing. He's got a hot dog in his hand. Why has he got a hot dog? He's trying to lure that snake. It looks so cool though. Oh, they're trying to lure the lion across. The baby got stuck. I really bought this set because of these. 6 of these. Yeah, and you say, well, why did you pay $30 for 6 of these when they're not that expensive? Well, because I got the lion and the lion cub, and I got this car, this truck, and some tree pieces. Oh, see? Look at that. Little baby. Little baby cub.
Molded animals.
Now, this is the coolest, other than the basilisk, I should say. This is the coolest snake I've ever seen Lego make. Look at the printing on that. That is neat. I've never seen a snake like that. Maybe in the Friends or something they have it, but this is the first time I've ever seen a snake like that. And that is just beautiful.
Yeah.
It was such a pretty snake. So, yes, it was $30 on clearance. I thought I bought 2, but I just bought 1. They're still on clearance. I've seen like 12 of them at Walmart. They taunt me. You want another one.
Well, I wonder what these lions go for in Bricklink.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
But if we don't need a ton of lions. Maybe get 1 or 2 more. And get all these pieces with it.
Yeah, I like
sell off what we don't want.
Yeah, I like all the gray pieces because there's more gray pieces that came in. It's all this gray piece. I'm not building what they are building it for. And there's wedges. See, I can use all these pieces for my what do you call it?
King Oldendorf says the Friday the 13th needed Nintendo to have a film and TV license to have in their system. That is why the delay, because some people recorded reaction and gameplay of that game. Silly law. I did not hear that.
Oldendorf's always got the scoop, man.
Well, I think it has come to the time of the show where it's time to get spooky around here.
Ooh, finally we're getting to what we advertised.
And what we advertised, why everyone is coming here. And it is Halloween time. And so it is time for Lego Halloween Horror.
Ooh.
And we did the haunted house with a lot of our, just random spooky minifigures. That was the first week. And then last week we did Freddy's house from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Spotlighted that. Well, this week it doesn't really have a name per se. I mean, I kind of call it Camp Crystal Lake.
I call it Terrifying Trio.
But we have...
That's what I advertise.
We have, Friday the 13th stuff. We have Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff and Evil Dead. So 3 big horror franchises all kind of hanging out together. And so let's see what's going on over there. Here we're taking a look at our Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake, as well as the Hewitt/Sawyer house from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. or I should say farm, and we're going to start with the Hewitt / Sawyers, depending on which, version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre you go with, the original or the reboot. But here there's the old Granny Hewitt, and there's a little boy with her, making it seem all unassuming as they're running their little, corrupt little gas station on the side of the road. And here's the other daughter. And then here over by the farm, you got the other members of the family, and they're chasing poor, innocent, unsuspecting kids. And here's this guy, and he's blasting her with a blowtorch. They're just doing all kinds of awful things. And over here you got me and the missus. We're getting chased by Leatherface himself. We gotta get out of here. Don't want to mess with Leatherface. He's the big baddie of the Hewitt / Sawyer family. That is for sure. He's terrifying. He literally wears the flesh of his victims on his face to cover his own ugly mug. And then here is the leader of the family. They always have some old man that's kind of, crazy, and he's barking out orders, and there he is. And here's some more look at Leatherface as he's chasing us away. Full on Texas Chainsaw Lego Massacre. And then we're moving over into Camp Crystal Lake. See some people out on the water doing some boating. And then here is the campfire, and there's a boy and a girl, just seem like having a good time, just out doing some camping, unaware of what is stalking them. And here you can see it from this angle. And here's a couple, and they're kissing, and Jason Voorhees is watching them. He will not have anything of the sort going on in his woods. That is for sure. He is not going to tolerate any teenagers and their shenanigans. Here's the rest of the cabins in our Camp Crystal Lake. And as you move down here, we have a special cabin in store. And this is our Evil Dead Ashes cabin mock that the missus has been working on. It's incomplete at the time of this video. She hasn't put any work in it in a while. I've had her busy with other projects. But you can see all the Deadites are out and trying to surround Ash. And here is the trap door to the cellar. I'll swallow your soul. And the Deadite is climbing out of there. And then over on this side, you can see the deer head and the Necronomicon and the tape recorder on the table. Here's another look at her. I'll swallow your soul. And here is some more look at Ash's cabin. A custom mock by Mrs. Mikey J. I guess, again, very much under construction. And here's more of our Camp Crystal Lake. And you move, and as the camera pans over, you see more of the Hewitt family and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And here you can see Jason is actually stalking some boaters in the lake. So yeah, we like to have fun with the horror movies and stuff in Lego form. And credit to a lot of these custom minifigure companies.
If it wasn't for them,
yeah,
we wouldn't be able to.
Well, because that's one of the things I've always loved about Lego is having so many different characters from so many different franchises and stuff that you can literally build your own world with it. I mean, you can do it with larger scale action figures as well, I suppose, but it's it's more challenging, and you know, Lego just works out so well for those kinds of things. That yeah, I love it. And
it's a lot of fun.
So much so that my brain is turning already for next year.
Next Halloween.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here.
What you bought?
Yeah.
Oh, give them a sneak preview. What you got coming on?
Oh, this guy
down the
actually.
line?
Yeah. So I literally just purchased this last night as well. And it is a Lego Michael Jackson printed on official Lego pieces. And he's decked out in the Thriller jacket, as you can see. And
if you can only guess what we would.
He has a reversible head as well with the yellow eyes.
That's cool.
A normal face and a zombie face. That's awesome. I didn't realize it was a zombie face. But I got him for $14, which isn't bad. And that's what, when I was talking earlier about the parts and pieces that we bought here, and I was trying to make a minifigure. I'm trying to make his girlfriend that's in the music video, and you can kind of that's kind of the torso I'm going with it, and I'm going to use Monica Rambeau's head and her hair from the recent collectible minifigures Marvel series. And yeah, I want to do a full-on thriller. So much so that I'm going to be doing a stop motion. The Brick Chat always starts out with our stop motion, intro or whatever, countdowns. And I never really thought about doing another stop motion again. I mean, I haven't even finished that series. And because there's so much work, I tip my hat to those of you that are really, that's what you love to do with Lego and you spend a lot of time doing it. It's awesome. Again, that stuff's amazing. But yeah, I think next Halloween, I'm going to do Lego Thriller stop motion, just like the music video. And I'm excited about it. I might sneak in that Michael Jackson and stuff this year because I should be getting him before Halloween if shipping and everything is accurate. But I won't be able to get the stop motion done, obviously. Yeah. King Ollendorf says, now how am I supposed to do later tonight without both Brick a Pick and Mikey stream? Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I ruined your Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed.
Right. They could have gave it to us last Friday.
Yeah.
Made us wait till Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this is a little hard to wind up for a 4+ set. Clearly, I don't fall into the plus part. Oh.
I know we're just changing our times, ruining everybody's evening.
So there's the truck. Like I said, I have all these gray. I keep all this gray stuff. Oh.
So is that all you're building from it is the truck?
No, I'm gonna build the little, and then maybe the island. I mean, I could.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really. I would say those pieces.
What is this shepherd hook for? I wish I had a Bo Peep.
Do some herding.
I almost want to make a Bo Peep now. Because this is cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just what Bo Peep had.
Yeah.
Did Bo Peep come in the collectible minifigures?
There might have been a Bo Peep similar one, but I don't know if they've ever done a Bo Peep.
Well, any of the Toy Story ones, maybe.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that.
I was.
I was thinking of like real Bo Peep.
Oh, it's like a little fire or fish. But yeah, we got all this stuff, you know.
Build the jet ski.
Oh yeah, I can build the jet ski.
I want the jet ski.
You want
I
the
just
jet
talked
ski?
about Crystal Lake. That would go great in Crystal Lake. For it.
For it. I was just making those little parts back up. Okay, well, I'll make the jet ski. I don't think that's going to be too hard. He's roasting his weenies. I don't want that one. I like the fish on the stick, though. Oh, that was neat. He's got a camera. I love that snake, man. That snake's so cool. So build the little jet ski.
Build the jet ski.
Oh,
So, what do you plan on buying or building coming up, Oldendorf? You got any stuff on your radar?
he just did a haul, didn't he?
Yeah, he got a bunch of stuff for his mom's birthday. It's his mother's birthday, and he goes shopping, and he comes home with a bunch of Lego.
You better bet your mom something. Poor moms. I know how that goes. Take the kids to take the wife to a flea market on Mother's Day. That's what happened here. Yeah, everybody got a gift.
Came home with an Atari 2600 that day. A real one.
I think Georgie got the Ecto One, his first Ecto One, and then a samurai sword. Chatty got, and then I did get something. I got my green stool.
Yeah, you got a stool.
I got a stool, a painting stool. But yeah, I know how that goes. Nice Mother's Day. It was a fun Mother's Day, though. I'll always remember it.
Oldendorf says, maybe I do a description for the third D&D idea later on today. Speaking of it, it only got a witch and a mimic as a monster. Wonder if I do more monster to a swampy tower. Do a lich. That's my official suggestion to you. People are making dragons. We've seen dragons and beholders. The next most popular like D&D like bad guy would be a lich. So I mean, a displacer beast would be cool as well, but I mean that wouldn't really be possible. I mean that it'd have to be like this. It'd be molded.
Yeah.
But a lich, yeah. I mean, you can just use a skeleton head, dress it up, make it look like a wizard. Because liches, lich, you say, does it work well with the witch? A lich is like an undead sorcerer in D&D. So they're usually like, a skeleton head. But they're extremely powerful wizards and extremely difficult to kill.
Did you take my guy? Oops.
Yeah, I did take your guy.
I was like, where's my jet ski guy?
Let's see if I can
look it up.
See if I can come up with some stuff for you here.
Oh, that is a cool jet ski. Look at it. It's even got a little thing on the back for the exhaust. It's fun. So yeah, another one bites the dust, man. And these are all my pieces. My handy dandy little.
So I'm gonna.
And see, look at, we've got 4 leaves right here, honey.
There you go.
for
Don't act like it was your idea.
Don't act like it was your idea.
See,
I so want to make a Bo
oh, that
Peep,
didn't
though.
work.
I'm interested in a Bo Peep, man.
But here's a good picture of a lich. That one's pretty good. They're just extremely powerful, like dead wizards. And they're extremely difficult when you encounter them. In full disclosure, I haven't ran a D&D mission with a lich. So I don't know how hard they are for players to kill. But I know some of the most popular D&D modules tend to involve a lich. So let's see what this shows. Here's one. There's a particular famous one I have in one of my. This one's cool looking.
Ooh. So they're like a skeleton witch?
Wizard more than a witch. But yeah, magic user.
Oh.
And because they're already like dead, so it makes them extremely hard to deal with.
See, this is what I wanted. The garden from this set. The corn right there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Corn pieces. Oh, look, I had stickers. I didn't even know.
I was gonna...
Oh, sorry. See the corn pieces over here?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 of them. And then this is the garden and the grapevine and then the hot peppers.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited about this part. More than the food truck. The food truck didn't excite me that much. I mean, it's cute. It's got a little carrot on the top, so it's not horrible. But I was more excited about the corn pieces.
I don't hate it. I like the truck.
Yeah, it'll look nice in our city.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it. Look at that's a little fire hydrant.
Oh, I like the fire hydrant.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we can put.
We could probably make more of those.
Put that somewhere in our city, sure.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I was more excited, and it has a gray bunny. Did you take? You didn't take the gray bunny out?
No, I didn't take the bunny out.
Okay.
Ollendorf says that easy to make on Studio if it's the same height as Adventure. Yeah, a lich shouldn't be too terribly difficult to make as like a minifigure. He says if the only scary skull face on Studio belonged to third party, which is a pain. You can't use this.
Yeah, what about that one?
You can't use that head.
They don't have a white skull head. I mean,
yes, I would
scary,
prefer something
but...
better than that, but it's better than nothing.
And you can put like a black hood on him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And maybe like a cloak. And maybe make him a little taller. Don't they have like taller legs?
I don't think so. Maybe.
It'd be cool to put you can't put a skeleton body on black legs, can you?
No.
No.
I wouldn't use a skeleton body. I would just use a skeleton head.
I wonder if they have a printed torso that looks like a skeleton. Because that would be ideal. Just saying. The only bad thing about 4+ sets is this one a 4+ set too? No, it's a 5+. But they have like 2 parts on each page. So I'm constantly flipping the page. I'm like, seriously, I need more on one page. But yeah.
I me see those minifigures you got over there.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
This one? You want the one on the...
Well, who did he went with this one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want her?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any more. I think that was this. You took the other one. What's this weird little carrot contraption?
My Hewitt
Oh,
family.
it's for the bunny. The bunny chases it. Oh, so it's like a little play feature. Neat. I was like, what is this carrot thing? They wanted me to put a carrot in one of these things. I'm like, why am I putting a carrot in one of these things?
King Oldendorf says, I can as it Lego own party, but the scary face not as it belonged to Harry Potter and DC, really. Oh yeah. 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 That like you can't use like Voldemort's face.
Oh yeah.
That would work good though.
It would. Voldemort's face would look good. But that's understandable. Because it's so many rules.
Yeah. But that's why we're talking about it as much as we are. Because this is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I was talking about Lego Dungeons and Dragons on YouTube before I think anybody else did.
Well, we thought it was cool because remember I made that Beholder thumbnail.
But I never thought it would actually happen. I didn't.
Right.
I thought it was just a pipe dream. It was a pipe dream I was excited about, but you know, it wasn't.
We just thought it would be a cool idea.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was the 50th anniversary.
Well, I knew that it was the Transformers set. It was when Lego did Optimus Prime because Hasbro, I believe it's Hasbro, owns Optimus Prime, and Hasbro is also the parent company of Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast is what owns Dungeons and Dragons. And so that opened up communication between two companies, Hasbro and Lego, that have never been opened up in the past. And those are two of the biggest toy manufacturers in the world. And so that was an interesting possibility. And, you know, it wasn't that I didn't come up with the idea that, you know, maybe D&D could happen. I read it on Eurobricks forum. People were talking about it. But, you know, there's a lot of crazy theories and stuff.
Right. People want to see lots of different things in Lego, you know, different, what do you call them? Themes that you might not see.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to think about.
But it,
What is this?
I never imagined it would happen. And here we are.
In the D&D
and like
contest, man.
Don't get me wrong, I love Lego Lord of the Rings, and if there's any like fantasy medieval type stuff other than classic castle and classic pirates, you know, kind of stuff, but any more of a license theme, yes, Lord of the Rings would be my first pick. But second choice out of anything from fantasy would be Dungeons and Dragons, and it's just because of the wealth of monsters, characters. Lego can go so far with that theme and really make some awesome sets. And it could be beneficial for both Dungeons and Dragons and Lego, because I am in some Dungeons and Dragons Facebook groups and stuff, because, you know, I play Dungeons and Dragons. And and when I posted my video for what's coming, like people in the Dungeons and Dragons groups, like this was like blowing their mind. like they never thought it would happen. And so that's why it has the possibility to bring Dungeons and Dragons fans over to Lego, but it also could bring Lego fans to Dungeons and Dragons, like it's doing with King Oldendorf here. King Oldendorf says, there is new Lord of the Rings set coming soon. Start with direct-to-consumer set. Well, we don't know for sure about the direct-to-consumer set yet. All we know for certain is the Brickheads. Yes, I am still hoping for a new direct-to-consumer set, but until that, you know, I at least see it on promo bricks, I'm not going to hope on it too hard because I don't want to get let down. But the simple fact that they are doing the brick heads is very positive for Lord of the Rings fans. Yes.
So to change the subject back to my little farm here,
Mm-hmm.
they use candle pieces, green. The new candle pieces they made them green. They made them green.
And that's what they're
and
using.
that's what they're using for the stalks.
Huh.
Isn't that cool? And I like these new little green curvy pieces
I
too.
heard it through the grapevine.
I know. I was excited about the grapevine too. Just about to lose my mind.
What a brickhead. Never heard of it at all.
Oh, they can't see me laugh.
You know, the one thing I will say about brickheads, is just from strictly financial point of view, I wish we would have collected them, not opened them, just held on to them, and after they retire, sell them in our store. Because they're all a bunch of licensed characters and stuff. But as for Lego sets themselves, I could give a rip about them. But I've been pretty open and honest that I'm minifigure scale or no scale. Lego established themselves with the minifigures that this is the scale.
And
You don't go changing the scale.
Are you breaking?
His little green hat.
Oh.
I like his little green hat.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find some creepy looking heads for these guys.
Yeah. So they're not so happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
There's another one of these little things.
So I think it is time for King Oldendorf to get another entry on our prize wheel. So we're going to play a round of Can You Guess the Minifigure? I mean, it says there's two people here. Maybe Moments of the Magic, he'll come through and steal
Swipe it from Oldendorf.
But basically how it works is I'm going to put a minifigure up on the screen, and first to guess it in the chat will get an entry into our prize wheel that we will be doing in the near future when we have enough entries to make it viable. And King Oldendorf says, who's still here, I wonder. So that is how it goes. So you won't win a prize for guessing it, but you will get entered
a chance to win
a bigger prize. So
win.
that's the way we're doing it. So play the
Time for another exciting episode of Guess That Lego Figure, where it's up to you to decide which Lego figure we got for you today. With all the Lego figures out here that we got under one roof, we're going to leave it up to you to decide which one it's going to be. And if you can guess who it is, we will send you a terrific prize. So let's see which one it's going to be today.
Dun, 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 dun,
Trying to get her to
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
There she
dun,
goes.
dun, 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 dun. And infamous convict comes in from the clutch and sneaks out on King Oldendorf.
Yay!
I think it's 2-2 now. The official list.
Woo-hoo. Good job. Thanks for playing. Penny.
Penny was the correct answer. I'm just reading their chats. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll throw them up in a second.
He says he's been lurking. We like lurkers. I lurk all the time.
She does. I mean, we both lurk a lot because, sometimes
I got stuff to do, but I want to listen to all you guys, see what you guys have to say.
Yesterday, you listened to Oldendorf's whole stream?
I did,
and he probably didn't even know you were there.
Probably didn't know I was still there. No, I told them at the end, I'm still here. I try. Well, there was something he was talking about how his cows neigh, not moo, and I was just I'm sitting there sorting. I'm just like, what Oldendorf are you talking about?
Well, there it is. Here's the official list. King Oldendorf has got 2 entries, and Infamous Convict has 2 entries.
2-2.
So, like I said, I think I'm going to wait till we have around 10.
Then we'll spin that wheel. Oh.
He says her real name is Penelope Penny Hofstetter. Well, yes, she did become Penny Hofstetter. That is true. But do you know Penny's real maiden last name?
Nobody does.
Yeah, that was a trick question.
Nice try.
It was never said what their
Penny's last name was.
She was just Penny.
She was just Penny. Going upside down? What? Trying to follow the instructions here. So they want me to go upside down on this one too. Oh, these are the chili peppers. I got the chili peppers.
Are they hot?
They're red. That would be my guess. Red hot chili peppers.
The corn is cool.
It is.
Very cool.
Very cool. Oh, so they're just the chili peppers are just like those little white teeth, but they're red. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little, usually like white claws. You'll see them in like dungeons and stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, let me see.
I would show the chat, but
oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They're, I don't know if you can see them. So that's what the little chili peppers are. Red hot chili peppers. Oh.
Oldendorf says her last name was mentioned, but in a joke show instead.
A joke show. So it wasn't a real one.
Yeah.
It still wasn't a real name.
Right.
All right. I got my peppers.
Oh, here's something. He says that small bunny in gray is currently exclusive to this set.
Really? I love this little bunny. Currently exclusive, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Thanks. Is that emphasis comment?
Yeah.
Give me all sorts of info. Oh, there we go. Oh, go down.
I love getting animals and plants, and because it just helps bring everything to life more.
That's interesting. It just sticks out. It looks like it's supposed to connect to something else over here, but
King Oldendorf says I'm still waiting for a D&D game. Yeah. Let's wait and see how King of Stop Motion wait, hopefully things should start slowing down for him a bit.
I mean, I guess because you just had to put a play feature in there, I guess. But popped up carrots. Carrots are popping up. Well, bag one or one's done. I don't know what's on the truck. This is my last one.
See what I can do over here.
I wish you would put the boys' pirate ship back together.
No, it's still over here in pieces.
Oh. But you never put the other one together.
Yeah, he gave me all sorts of guilt.
Called you right out on that one.
He did.
Poor guy lost his pirate ship. She's got blue hair. Oh, look. It has different colors of those teeth as well for like other colored peppers.
Oh.
I like that. This did have a lot of food in it. A lot of food pieces. Well, it's a food truck. Could only imagine. She's got blue hair.
Mm-hmm.
Blue hair girl. Oh, it's little box of peppers. Not a big box. Yellow. Is there another orange? All my peppers don't fit in my box, man.
Infamous Comic says, do you have the grocery store set like this?
We don't. I opted not to get that one. We have the Quickie Mart, so I didn't really have a place for it. And if I don't have a place for it, then I can't justify buying it unless it has pieces in it that I want. And I didn't see except the corn pieces, but I couldn't talk myself into buying it just for the corn pieces. I wish they'd be on the Pick-a-Brick wall because I would love a whole cornfield of those corn pieces.
Speaking of the Pick-a-Brick wall, I don't know if any of you guys watch the Pick-a-Brick wall, the Pick-a-Brick stuff through Lego.com consistently or not. I do not. That's a lot to keep an eye on. But they get some nice parts and pieces in there from time to time. These blue hats. Oh, let me get it up there. If or when these blue hats appear on the Pick-a-Brick wall, if someone could let me know, I would appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I want more of them.
Oh, is he in? He's not a Series 23, is he?
No.
What series was he? It was a while ago then. Huh?
He was the one before the Muppets. King Oldendorf says Penny's supposed surname meant to be Teller, but deleted as the name is trademarked. Well, Penny Teller?
Teller?
Penn and Teller?
Penn Teller. Teller.
Penny Teller.
Penny Teller.
But these metallic helmets, I already found a home for 3 of them for these guys. Here, I'll go grab something.
Yeah, I think this was I think the grocery store was the only one out of this wave we didn't get. Because I want to say we got another one. Oh yeah, the barn. We got the barn. The barn was more of a necessity. Than the grocery store. Because like I said, we have a grocery store. Well, we have the Quickie Mart. That's enough of a grocery store. And then the Green Grocer is a grocery store too, isn't it?
Right, we have two.
So we have two grocery stores. 3 would just seem over the top. Now, like I said, if they would have had parts in it that I wanted, I would have been all over. Like this one. I chose to get this one instead because it had the... Oh. It's kind of top heavy, isn't it? I wonder if this should be a little more. Well, now, well, maybe. Is that how it goes now? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Well, it sits up better this way. It doesn't look better. Oh! Took the whole thing off. It doesn't really show how it goes in this little thing. Oh! Sorry. Now I wonder. Well, that doesn't work either. It's a 5+ set, Jen. Jeez.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. I think it's like this. I think it was like this. Well, it's not very clear in the instructions how it's supposed to look. Sorry. You see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to put the baskets on. I don't know. The baskets are. There we go. Baskets for making this thing fall over, man. There we go. Now I have the baskets for the fruit. Took me way too long for that. Let's see. I got an apple. Oh.
He says that hat is on there right now.
On the pick-a-brick wall?
On the.
Ooh.
Do they still get double VIP points?
No, of course not.
Hunter's hat in blue on Lego Pick-a-Brick Online.
Ooh.
Well, thank you for the information.
Thanks so much. Oh no.
So
I just spent too much money.
I think I'm gonna make her a green witch for in our forestman. What do you think about her?
I like her.
And because I'm messing around with these helmets and stuff that I got, new hats.
I want some of the archer, like a girl archer, to have one of those hoods, if she could. Is that possible?
It probably is possible.
Just because I like those hoods, and I think a girl archer would look cute in one. And she almost looked like a rogue.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Well, I don't like using all that I have. You know, I like to have a few extras just for
Use them all.
in case I want them later on down the line.
Nah, use them all. It's my philosophy. You can always buy them again. Or we'll be one of those people that are one of those households that have like 80 Lego heads. Just in a drawer. Are you rewinding?
No.
That's not live.
I was just checking the feed.
That scared me. I'm like, why are my hands moving? But my hands aren't moving. Oh, it almost gave me a heart attack there, dear. Okay, so there's my little fruit stand. My little girl. Let's put some peppers over here. There we go.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
That's a nice little farm scene. All right. Let's get this car on the road, man. Get this food truck on the road. What's that?
Me.
What are you looking for?
So he had a...
Oh, the wolf pack?
Yeah, I'm seeing how I should dress them.
Oh.
I'll show you guys. Because I didn't have the right hats on them. So I got the black one on him. And then he's wearing brown.
He's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
So they must have just came with these hoods. That's what I'm seeing.
The wolf pack?
Yeah.
They were all hooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all hooded.
He's got like a little cape.
Yeah, I
got
the little cape.
Oh, nice. I like the little cape.
Oh, the hoods are getting lower.
Not gonna have any left over. None in your
I got 2
inventory. 2 of them. Did you give one to the girl?
No.
I told you I wanted a girl archer with a hood. Or all those. Yeah, I want her to have a brown one. I want her to be one of the. Yeah. I like her. Well, I want her to be an archer.
I know.
Can you put a thing on the back?
Bow.
On her back, a bow or a
quiver. Probably.
With the hood on, will that work? Is that compatible?
Now I gotta find a quiver.
Oh. That might be cool. Take one off another time. Did you find one?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I want a cool archer girl for my forestman. I'm doing all this work on my forestman sets. I gotta be represented, man.
King Ollendorf says, "Gotta go now, so enjoy your bustering game, Mikey." I will. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ollendorf.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping it up here pretty shortly. I'm dinking around now.
Right. Trying to get this set finished. This is the last set I have out of my backlog. Well, non Harry Potter. So I got a lot of Harry Potter backlog. I still have. Who do I have? Grimmelwald Place. I can't wait to get my hands on that one. And then the Ministry of Magic. And the Shrieking Shack. I have been severely lacking on the Harry Potter stuff. Well, I've had this castle. Had to do this castle, and now I've got all this backlog. Where's this go? It's supposed to go there, but it doesn't fit. Oh, it's because I can't go all the way back. I think this thing's gonna look cute cruising around our. I like the big carrot on the top. Does anybody else have this set? Although I asked you a question and I can't read the chat. I've been left. He left us. He left
Speaking
us.
of you, moved my stuff.
I did?
Stuff is now.
What are you looking for?
That bin that had all them parts in it, what'd you do with them?
I sorted them.
One that was over there,
That was over there. Mm-hmm.
that drawer.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do with all the? Where'd you sort it?
What are you looking for? Maybe I can.
For a quiver.
It didn't have any of that stuff in it.
Sure.
Yeah, positive. Well, I do have a bin that has stuff in it like that. It's on the table behind the purple bin, between the purple bin and the black bin. Did you get that? Do you see it?
What color is it?
It's a clear bin, and it's a clear square, like a Tupperware.
Yeah.
And that's got all the like minifig pieces and
Yeah.
foods and stuff. I organized. Well, I've been trying to sort my bricks. Oh, such a daunting task. Well, because I was looking for everything for the River Fortress and the Forest River Crossing. I was looking for all the pieces there, and I'm like, well, I'm here. It would be easier to find them if I sort them first. I ended up not sorting the black because that was too big of a project for me. And I wanted to see all the parts because I wanted to order my parts. So I just said, to heck with it, and only did the gray. The gray was daunting enough. But we have like 2 big bins full of black. Oh, I did not want to sort those. Sorting is awful. But we have everything by color because Mikey J thought that would be the best way to do it when we first started our Legos. Well,
What?
I said you thought it was a good idea to do it by color when we first started.
There's nothing on this one.
You did too. And then I started sorting my stuff out because I had a big bin of all of my extra pieces for my Harry Potter stuff, because if I take 2 sets and build it into one, I'll have some left over. And so I sorted those into type, and it was so much easier to find parts and pieces when it's by type. And so I took on the daunting task of changing our color into type. And I've got the white done. I've got the gray done. I was working on the red and I gave up and said, I want to just look for parts because the black was just daunting. And then I could get, the other ones, the brown would be next on my list. What are you looking for?
Oh, he's got black elevation.
What you doing,
Taking around my forestman, guys.
Tinker? Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? I did. Oopsie. Oh. Come on. Come on. Aw. Oh, there you go. Did it backwards.
Well, I stole this black hood from
Blacksmith. Looks like the blacksmith hood. Okay.
yeah, and that I've seen that minifigure pop up on
the blacksmith.
and he's like a $10 minifigure, so I really don't want to change him up too much, you know.
Yeah. Keep them as original as possible. There we go.
All right, I'm stealing it from you.
What are you stealing me? Oh,
Quiver.
isn't that a girl?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say you can just put the hat on her. Make her a girl.
I'm gonna turn him into my wizard. I believe. 'Cause he's got the green wizardy.
Oh, I already did that. The green wizardy outfit. Uh-oh.
Well, the old school one.
I gotcha. The one that used to go with the skirt bottom. That kind. The wizard outfit.
No,
Oh.
I'll show you in a second.
I was picturing something else. I know.
What?
Infamous convict. He said big oof sorting by color. I know. Hey, we were green, man. It was years ago. This is how long, that's how many years we've had it by color.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's just such a daunting task to do it. What else did he say? I don't buy the advent calendars. I thought about it. If the Harry Potter one kind of would have been a cooler one this year, I've missed out on all of them. So, but I could have been talked into it this year if the Harry Potter one was cooler. But they're all just little mini builds, and I'm not really interested in that. But I have a whole bunch of stuff.
So here's your female forestman archer.
Look at her. Oh, I like her. There's my
Forest woman archer.
my forest woman archer for my forest area. My other personality. Yay! I like her. She's nice. Thanks so much for giving her a hat. I appreciate it. Oh, gosh darn it. I keep putting the wrong. I need to turn this around. So no advent calendars for us. Is that right?
And then this is, you see how he's got basically the wizard's torso, but it's green.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna give him that green hat.
with the dragon on it.
No.
The other one.
Yeah, the other green, because it'll match him better. The lighter green will, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna be our forestman green wizard, and then she'll be wizard.
Is there any way you can give her green arms? I don't like how she looks like. I mean, I don't believe a medieval woman would wear arms like that. It doesn't look real.
Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah, I think you should change your arms to green. If we have a dark green arms,
I'm sure we
or
can
brown. I mean, I would
swipe
even
him off with somebody.
I would even accept brown. Oh, the queen has green arms.
Well, we're not taking
Oh, I
from
know.
the queen.
I know. I'm just saying. I was just saying, man. We've been down here so much. Well, I haven't. Anyway. Oh, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. Oh, we're not on the big screen.
And then here are my wolf pack are finally right.
Woohoo. Is that all we have is 3?
Just 3,
Yeah. I'm gonna take a
And I'm looking to see if I have a wolf pack shield somewhere. I still haven't found it, but maybe I can. But we're gonna put them in our castle, in our 90th castle,
Yeah, they're gonna be the ones in the hideout instead of the river or the forest folk.
because we got a full-on section for the forest folk, so they don't need to hide down there.
The wolf pack's gonna be hiding.
Yeah, the wolf pack don't have anything.
Well, unless one of those ideas get made.
Right.
Because I tell you that that hidden one, I really liked that one. That would be so cool. I mean, the castle was cool too. Don't get me wrong, but the little hidden one seemed more feasible because it's small. You know, it's a smaller set. But the way it did that pop out, like the Grimmelwald place, that hooked me. Hook, line, and sinker. That thing was cool.
We're gonna need to buy some of those blue hats though. Just
Well,
looking
yeah.
around.
Didn't Infamous Conduct say they were on the pickwick wall?
Yeah, because anybody that doesn't have
Well, we missed out on the double VIP points because I was mad about the Castaway Carl.
Castaway Ray.
Castaway Ray. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
I
he's
call
called
him
him
Castaway Carl. It just sounds right. He would have been Carl in my. See, he didn't want to come to our house. He didn't want to come live in our area. She can't even pronounce my name right. Hey, he looks like a Carl. Oh, what is one to do? How many? 3?
Well, after you finish up that bag, I think we're gonna.
Be all done?
Yeah.
I can finish this later.
Yeah. Since most people don't finish their builds on stream anyways.
I know. It's
what
so
I've been
weird.
finding out.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know that.
Tell Amber Laya. She said, I'll never do that again.
What?
Say she's only gonna build on stream. I felt all her pain. I'm like, I totally understand because that's what happened to us.
So I eventually had to call it with the castle and say, no,
Yeah.
you know, we're finishing it.
I'm done with this thing. Yeah, I finished it in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Nobody got to see that.
Well, that's one of my favorite places to build.
Mine too. Sit in front of watch a movie.
Yeah.
Just build away, man. That's my favorite too, but well, this is my new favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But we only get to do it once a week.
I mean, we could try and do it more, but
Oh, it's hard enough.
yeah.
Getting once a week. We can't even be on our own time this time. But I had fun doing all these sets.
Yeah.
I needed to get them done.
Yeah.
They needed to get done.
I do like the little chicken coop.
Yes, the chicken coop is so cute. And the scarecrow. I love the scarecrow. He is, I mean, he was just a little poly bag, but he was one of the cutest poly bags I've ever seen. So I got 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the other one is. Upstairs somewhere. Georgie has a plethora of Lego upstairs. Oh, these are the mirrors. That's a funny little mirror. All right, let's see. This way. Oh, I almost lost it. I know. I don't have anybody here either to help me. If it goes, I'm going diving.
No, I didn't look at that. Let me see. Yep, he doesn't have the full beard. He's got the
Who doesn't?
I'm just these Wolfpack guys. I'm just trying to make sure they're
accurate as possible.
Yeah. And I got a soldier's head on one of them, so I'm gonna have to change that.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you. You see how he's like stubbly?
Uh-huh.
This one's got a full beard.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be stubbly.
Oh, then they'll be.
Then they'll be right. Let me. I'm sure he's on one of my pirate or my imperial soldiers. But you see the.
You might not be able to see it so good. I had a hard time seeing it, and it was right in front of my face. Maybe if you took the hoods off, they could see the stubble better.
Well, that's only logical.
That's using your noggin there. What did these go to?
You see, one's more stubbly, and the other one's got like a full beard, and they're supposed to be the stubbly one. So I'm gonna have to find the right head for him. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
I did something wrong. See this right here? This isn't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be right here. I was like, why do I have these parts left over? I shouldn't have this many parts left over. There's some, like, I felt like when I got done with the castle, I had so many pieces. What did I miss?
All right.
All done?
All done. Dump that out.
I'm just dumping it out. It's almost done.
I know.
I know. I understand. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and
hanging out
with our Lego.
Spending the early afternoon with us.
Yes, thank you for coming early.
Yeah.
Sorry we had to change the time.
We'll be back on our normal time next week.
Yes.
But thanks everyone for watching, and hit the like and all that good stuff on the way out, and see you on the next one.
Take care, everybody.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.
What do you mean? Like, oh, in the